This is the first video I'm doing of r/BrandNewSentence. It's just a bunch of sentences that seem like they've never been said before. A pickle a day may keep your anxiety at bay. Fermented food appears to calm the nerves of the socially challenged. I guess they think that might help. I don't know if this is trustworthy or not, but I'm eating pickles if it is. I'm sure. I don't know if I'm socially challenged, but I'm sure it would help a lot. Is the cure to male loneliness having imaginary friendships with jazz icons? Why jazz icons? Why can't it be the other music genres like hip-hop or rock? I don't know. Australia to ban children. Now, children aren't allowed there. So people are supposed to be flown out to other countries to give birth, and then children aren't allowed. When they're an adult, though, they can move back in. That's probably not what they meant. The title of the post says, I think they messed up the title. We finally know what caused Florida fish to spin in circles until they died. A new breakthrough points to toxins, yet the mystery of what sparked this bizarre phenomenon continues to puzzle experts. So yeah, I guess they just spawn in circles, but if a human sees they do that for that long, and they might die if they do it for much longer, they should just intervene and stop it from happening. I hope they're not just looking at it, but maybe no one was there in person, like they were seeing a recording, or there was just evidence they spun in circles until they died, so that's why I didn't stop them from dying. When he dies, I'm going to weaponize my lactose intolerance by eating an entire gallon of ice cream and then turning his grave into a fecal Jackson Pollock painting. Pooping in his grave. Okay, that's a good way to use it. I don't know who you're talking about though. Two gay penguins with a reputation for trouble stole an entire nest of eggs from a neighboring lesbian couple at the same zoo. There's drama in the queer penguin community. Okay, nice. They stole them. I don't know why they would do that, but that's funny. And then they just eat them because they're cannibals. That didn't happen. I was just making a joke, I guess. PDF version is outdated. If you don't update in time, PDF files may become not opening on your Android. Do you want to update now? That's not very good grammar, but I guess because it's a computer, they put the word together wrong because they were designed to put them together that way. I don't know how this technology works very well. Opinion. The PM is Sigma, but his band plan belongs in the Skippity toilet. What does that mean? Are they trying to appeal to Generation Z and Generation Alpha? That's not gonna work. I don't think they'll like this. Your cousin's poop can now cure your chronic stomach problems. Despite the yuck factor, fecal transplants can no longer be poo-poo. From head hepatitis to colitis, it's poop to the rescue. I don't trust this. I don't think your cousin's poop should be used for that. I don't know. Maybe this is accurate, but that doesn't seem trustworthy. It looks like junk mail that someone would get in the mailbox. Candles filled with urine spill on 9-year-old at Indiana Dollar Tree. Okay, that is a very strange thing to happen. So someone put their urine in candles. Hopefully the 9-year-old wasn't too disgusted. Like, hopefully it wasn't that much. Yeah, don't do that in a Dollar Tree. Throw it away or put it in a toilet. How Navy chiefs conspire to get themselves illegal warship Wi-Fi. They need Wi-Fi, I guess, to play the games they want to when they're traveling. I'm just kidding. I hope y'all divorced. Dang, who peed in your milk? Never in my life did I think I'd read the words, who peed in your milk in a sentence. Yeah, like, that's kind of weird. Like, it'll probably taste disgusting, but why would you say that sentence? Do y'all think bugs are born knowing they can walk up walls, or do they just accidentally do it one day and go, yo? Yeah, I think it's pretty cool to walk up walls. I mean, just imagine how cool it would be for bugs to do it. But I guess if they accidentally discovered it, they would be thrilled. But if they just knew it, they would probably just not care about walking up walls just because it's exciting, because they wouldn't think about it being exciting if they already knew they could walk up walls immediately. Why did they call it the Paris Olympics and not Wii Sports? Yep, that's the accurate name. It's just like boring to call it the Paris Olympics. Everyone knows that, okay? The Wii Sports, that's better because it is French sports. When you're a kid, the only thing your worst enemy has to do is find a word that rhymes with your name and you're cooked. One time my friend's nemesis called him Michael Motorcycle, and he was messed up for days. It didn't matter how cool motorcyclists are. Yep, that's what you do if you're an enemy of someone else when you're a kid. Michael Motorcycle. I mean, that's not an insult. That's a cool name, not like an insult name, so like they don't need to be messed up by that name. The giant Doritos can make mice transparent. How can mice be transparent? Mice being transparent from that's nice. It's not magic, but it's still very powerful. So like mice don't need to be transparent, but I guess they can be transparent. Why would mice need to be transparent? Every early Beatles song is called something along the lines of I love my girlfriend, she loves me too. And then you get their later stuff and half the album is songs with names like The Ballad of Mr. Potato Man. I guess that's accurate. It is pretty weird thinking of the titles that way. A lot of people have been posting the Dorito Dust makes mice transparent articles on this subreddit. I'm the only one that drinks the juice out of the Vienna sausage can. I recommend making ice cubes out of it. Very good stuff. Vienna sausage. I think it's kind of disgusting, and ice cubes are supposed to be sweet, not savory. Hoverboard riding circus bear attacks animal on stage in front of horrified crowd. Why are they letting bears ride hoverboards and circuses are nothing of it? Yeah, hoverboards I guess are still being used, but I thought not many people wanted to use them after a bunch of them caught on fire. But it's dangerous to put animals in a circus for the humans as well. Chasing after a ping pong ball is wildly dehumanizing. So yeah, looks like you're an animal. It's really weird how you look when you do it, but it's like, it's just because like you're thinking of the game and stuff, I guess, and you want to play it again. It's like you don't care how you look, you just want to play it again, and you don't want to wait so long. Also, you don't want the ping pong ball to get in other places they shouldn't be, where it's hard to get them in the place they're in to get it back. It's really annoying chasing after a ping pong ball, but also makes people look funny, so it's fine. I dipped the blunt in my cheese. I don't know, that's kind of disgusting. You'll have to wipe it off, but I don't know what the smoke or whatever it's gonna smell like afterwards, but I don't want to smoke, and I don't want to smell other people's smoke of whatever they're smoking. I'm not going to know unless someone else tells me what it smells like. Fortnite and iPads have a whole generation diet Tourette's. I guess them using it a lot makes it so they act like they have Tourette's. I don't really know what they act like much after using iPads too much. Like, I kind of did use an iPad too much when I was younger, but the games I was playing and the stuff I was watching, they were probably pretty different from what they were watching. I don't know what it's... I'm not really around Generation Alpha people that much, so I don't really know what they act like too much when they have an iPad too much. Looking at this picture of Justin Bieber's house, I'll never understand why the infinitely rich choose to live in gaffes that look like Millennium-era lottery-funded conference centers. What kinds of rooms are in there? I think it's just weird how so much of it has so much glass, and it's like, it's not very private. Why would you live in a place that doesn't have that much privacy with like the rooms? Hackers QB opts not to throw on key down after center throws up on the ball. Someone must have thrown up on the ball. This is why you need to make sure you prepare for sports. You need to make sure that you don't throw up when doing it. Ben Affleck's daughter is literally her mother's Jennifer Garner twin. His genes didn't even try. Yup, his genes gave up. That's really stupid because usually don't give up. Why should we care? Hope your wife gives birth to a centipede and you have to spend the rest of your day slaving away to buy shoes for it. No, that's terrible. And what's even worse is just imagine like having to find all the shoes of the same size at the shoe store. It's actually not that hard because of online shopping, but just imagine how many shoes you're gonna have to get them each time they need new shoes. Celebrated Russian spy whale, I don't know how to pronounce that, found dead in Norway report. Oh, well, that sucks. So I guess whales can spy on people, but I don't know. Usually it's land animals that fly that are spies, I think. I usually hear birds that are maybe not spies. I don't know. I guess I was thinking of messengers. Identical twins married identical twins and gave birth to sets of identical twins. What the heck did I just read? That is interesting, but what does that happen? That's a really strange coincidence. Mushroom learns to crawl after being given a robot body. So yeah, mushrooms can do that too, I guess, if they have the robot parts. They have to be able to go other places, I guess, on their own. It's funny to think of mushrooms having to do that stuff as well. But like, how does it decide where it goes? Like, it doesn't really have a brain. How does it choose where it goes and And when it goes, a court has rejected a 60-year-old man's attempt to invoke the ancient right to trial by combat rather than pay a £25 fine for a minor motoring offense. I mean, that's nice, but I don't know why they would do that. It's not that hard to pay that much. In such a scenario, luckily oxygen masks drop from the I think in this scenario, you just open your mouth and ramjet that O2 into your lungs. Just deep throat the atmosphere. You have to just inhale it so much. What a great way to do well in this scenario. Woman's croissant lamp from Temu turns out to be a literal croissant covered in resin. Yep, that's what she would get if she wanted a croissant lamp. I guess it's a lamp, but once it go old, it would be disgusting after a few years. Underwear storm hits Chinese city after artificial rain sends laundry flying off balconies. Yep, it would be funny if a bunch of underwear was raining, but that's not something that's like very rare that would happen if underwear was just like on a skyscraper. But so Honduras, it's a country that a lot of times it gets like a bunch of raining fish, like fish fall from the sky because of they get sucked up from the water and then they drop down onto the land.